Congratulations to Lee Pitts Live, recipient of the NAACP Image Award.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. We're so delighted to have here a couple of friends of mine. My really good friend, Joe Turner. We go back so far. Everything that I do on television, I owe it to Joe. He trained me. And that voice that you guys hear at the beginning, that's Joe Turner. He's the voice of Hodges University. And we get a chance also to talk to Gregg, who's the chairman of the MOVE conference that's taking place. I'm just saying Gregg so I can avoid having to pronounce his name. So, gentlemen, welcome to the show. Glad you guys are happy about that.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, Gregg, the fact when Gail was telling me that a person with your background was the chairman of the upcoming MOVE conference, I just felt that was so good in terms of role models, in terms of bringing the professionals into that experience with those young men that are going to be able to come out for free and experience it. What's it been like for you so far chairing this event?
It's been a pleasure, I will tell you, and working with Gail has been a lot of fun. And I think, looking ahead to the actual event itself, I'm really excited to see the kids. I say the kids between 14 and 25. That's kind of the age group. To see them come in and actually see and kind of visualize what a successful male is and what he's been through to get to where he is today. So it's been great, and I really think it's going to be great actually being there at the event itself.
Now, we're calling you a successful male, a good role model. Tell us about your real job.
My real job. So my last name is Stupinski. That's why you didn't want to try to pronounce it. But I'm a managing director for Morgan Stanley.
It's written on the screen, by the way.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So really what that means is I'm the managing director of Southwest Florida for all of the Morgan Stanley offices from Bradenton down to Marco Island.
Okay.
So,
now I understand that, Joe, that we're going to have a representative as the keynote speaker at the MOVE event from Morgan Stanley. What do you know about him?
Well, Mandel Crawley is with Morgan Stanley, and actually Gregg is really familiar with Mandel because being from Morgan Stanley.
Go ahead, Gregg.
Yeah. So and Mandel, I've known. About a few years ago, Morgan Stanley bought Smith Barney, and that's when I first met Mandel. Mandel's been with Morgan Stanley probably about 17 or 18 years. Came out of Chicago, south side of Chicago, was an intern for Morgan Stanley. Started on the one of the corporate trading desks and worked his way up to corporate. Now he just got promoted last week to the chief marketing officer for the firm. Okay. So young man who's really been successful in Morgan Stanley.
Rick, and if you can bring up that flyer, that MOVE flyer, we'll get a chance to see Mandel. And Lee Pitts Live is a media sponsor of that event. Let's go to, now we're saying MOVE comfortably, Joe. We're just swinging words around, MOVE. Let's break that down, right. Sesame Street. First, break down the acronyms and tell our public what is MOVE.
Men of Vision and Excellence. And as my colleague Gregg is describing, this is an opportunity for these young men, 14 to 25, to come and kind of learn from professionals, learn from mentors, get kind of that guidance that they might need. Sometimes, Lee, and you know this from all the work you've done in our community, sometimes it just takes that one person, to touch a younger person, to just kind of give them an idea that there is a lot out there. You just have to seize it. And with all of the guests that we're going to have there, our young people who attend this event are going to see that opportunity. And that's really our goal.
Now let's take some look at some pictures from the past MOVE, Rick. And as we're looking at those pictures, what has been the response to MOVE in the past, Joe?
It's amazing, and it's a great question, Lee, because a lot of these young people, they might at first think, man, it's Saturday, I don't want to go to this, I want to do this, that, but they come and as I said before, they see that opportunity, and a lot of these young people, these young men who have come to this event in the past have said, I saw a chance. I saw a chance for myself to rise above all of the negativity that I might be living in and really excel, really have an opportunity for my life to succeed and be somebody. And then hopefully in the future, pay that forward again.
That's great. Now, Gregg, we know that this event is free. Joe mentioned young men.
Yes.
I think there's an age range that you're trying to target.
Yes, as I mentioned before, it's really young men ages 14 to 25. So that's high school, college, and young professionals who are just recently out of college.
Now we have information on there to the website and the phone number where people can register. What is that process? They register. So if schools are listening in now and people who deal with a bunch of youths, they want to be a part of this, they need to get their groups registered and get them out there?
Yes, what we're trying to do is really canvass a lot of the organizations who focus on young men to try to get them to get their young men to this. So absolutely, if they can get to the website and register online, and they can even register as a group.
Now, one of the things I noticed just in looking at past pictures, and of course I attended a move in the past when my schedule permits, I'm always there. Diversity. It's a lot of diversity, all races, ages, parents. Well, I've seen some adults come out there. I know you're not pushing for them to come out there as well, though, are you?
No, they can come if they want to, but really the focus is the young men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we targeting like a particular group? Like, are we using the word at risk, or are we just broadening it?
We're broadening it. Okay. We'd love to get the at-risk students there, so they can see exactly a clear path to a future that could be successful for them. But we're gonna cast that net out pretty wide.
Okay, what can a person expect to experience in a workshop?
Well, really, what they can expect in a workshop is we have different ones. So we have a financial planning workshop. We have using social media workshop, giving back workshop. So they can kind of pick and choose which workshop they want to go to, but really it's focused on kind of, polishing off their skills to get a job or to get into college, and hear a little bit more about what it takes to do that. So, learning from those workshops.
Now, what is the Florida Diversity Council, and how does Hodges University fit into what they're doing?
Well, Gail Williams, our Chief Diversity Officer at Hodges, she was really instrumental in bringing the chapter to Southwest Florida. Florida Diversity Council has done just a variety of things in the entire state, and different types of events like this MOVE event, the Women's Symposium that we had recently, all kinds of different events to really shine a light on the benefits of diversity and inclusion. There's so many positive elements when businesses embrace diversity, businesses embrace inclusion, and we all benefit. Gail has often said the salad, it's like a salad. The more elements you have in the salad ingredients, the better that salad is. And it's really something that the Florida Diversity Council has done an outstanding job of, and really kind of making that salad here in Southwest Florida in the chapter.
Why would a company like Morgan Stanley and other corporations that I see are part of this want to be involved even more in being sponsors and being a part of this?
Well, a lot of what Joe just said is the reason why. Morgan Stanley is focused nationally on diversity, and we are now locally in my market as well, just because we know that is, it just brings the right mix to the organization to make us an even better brand and a better organization. We want representatives from everywhere.
How does your relationship with a local institution like Hodges University, that's so keen on that and been a leader here in higher education institution on diversity, how does that make a very smooth partnership?
Well, with Morgan Stanley, what we've done is I've actually looked to Gail to actually look for some interns for maybe even to get in there to say, kind of what the path are there any aspiring financial advisors at Hodges who would like to get into our business, so then they come to us and they know a little bit more about what that business is and what that job entails.
Okay.
So, that ties into this conference, because that's where we're going to find a lot of these aspiring people that Gregg is talking about. This is where they can come to get those seeds planted. Time management, things as simple as that. I wish I had time management when I was that age. Those are the types of elements that these young folks are going to find.
Simple things like that can make a difference in a person's life and their career. So we're so proud of both of you partnering and other organizations that are involved. Of course, Leap is Live is a media-sponsored event. We're looking forward to another successful MOVE conference. Let's give that date one more time.
It is the 25th, Saturday, October 25th, 9:30. It begins. It's at the Hodges campus, which in Naples, which is I-75 and Mockley Road, right there at that exit. And really, these young people are really going to have a good time.
Let me bump you guys out. Okay, as the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like these gentlemen, all the other organizations that are involved, including Gail Williams, with the MOVE conference. We'll be right back.